fucking well has. I fucking knew it. We'll get better at this one day, mate.
Yeah, that's cool.
Gotta get more of your head in there, buddy. Lock it. It's just...
It's come up on the stream too. You, Justin. Guys, how are we? Guess what? I've just watching the stream back. Just noticed that some technical issues that went on. Welcome everyone. This is a whole new thing that we're doing here tonight. I'm Adman, so joined here with K-Man as well. G'day K-Man, how are you, buddy?
Hey everybody, welcome to the awards night. We'll apologise, or I'll apologise in advance for some possible glitches along the way, but we will get it right.
Yeah, we will. And I thought I did mention too, K-Man, it wasn't dress up tonight too, mate. So, and I can see you looking a little bit like Kenny Rogers there, as Chris Riggs has already indicated.
Thanks, Riggsy. Thanks very much.
Yeah. So this is a big thing for us. We've put a fair bit of work into this, guys. And last season, season 6, didn't really have much of a presentation, and we wanted to try and really step it up this time. So we've put this together, and clearly we're not much in the way of production people. As you can tell, K-Man's older than I am, so I'm just following what he does. So if anything goes wrong, you can just blame him. G'day to all the people that are out there viewing tonight. We've got 31 on board so far. I already put a little comment in there to make sure that we hit the like button, so definitely do that. As I've always said, it helps the Rouge channel. So really good. But just a little bit of housekeeping just before we kick off, guys. So just got an acknowledgement of country. So I acknowledge the first Australians as the traditional custodians of the continent, whose cultures are among the oldest living cultures in human history. We pay respect to the elders of the community and extend a recognition to their descendants who are present. So just got that one done. And just to give you a little bit of an idea of what tonight's going to look like, we're just seeing the numbers bump up. I can see 34, 35, so that's really good. But tonight we've got a few announcements, actually. We've got some prizes. We've got a prize to give away. So make sure if you're in the channel, you guys that are watching, you guys are the ones that are going to be eligible for the prize, which I'll talk about in a second. We're going to run through the sponsors. We're going to thank some sponsors. We're going to talk to the winners of Season 7 through the PS4, PS5, and the Tier 1, Tier 2 Pro and Pro-Am races. So we've actually got those guys going to join us here tonight live with their cameras, and I can tell you right now, I've seen some of their faces, and me and K-Man are in trouble. There's some good-looking roosters in there, I'm telling you right now. And then we've got talk about the team's championship. Who took out the team's championship? So we've got the captain of that team as well, who's going to come and join us tonight. We've got some chat around apparel, and we've also got the major draw card for tonight is the major prize draw. So that will be being done live tonight as well. So through this presentation, you will actually see a winner who will accept their prize. So it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it should be a great night ahead, guys. Looking forward to it. Just let us know in the comments too to make sure that we are coming through loud and clear. I'm not so worried about the picture quality. If that's ordinary, that's just how I look. So just keep that in mind and keep the comments, take it a little bit easy on me. So, yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to a great night, ads and everybody watching. So we should, carry on, I think, mate.
And we should do too. So first thing, I just want to, we've got a lucky door prize tonight, guys. So being lucky enough, Chris from Gamesman have kindly donated a Logitech G435 Lightspeed wireless gaming headset to the value of $199. That's the retail price in their shop. And we will announce the winner either through this or at the end after the major draw prize. But just want to make sure that you guys can see this. So my wife and my son actually put this together. This, if you can see that, that's the jar of Matchbox cars. And where's the camera? There we go. What I need to do is have people guess the amount of cars that are in that jar. And the person that guesses that right, watching through the comment section as well, will actually win that hit. Cool does that sound? And you can put your responses in the chat anytime you want. So, sorry, a little bit of reflux. I'm having a beer at the same time. Rightio. So I did say that this wasn't a dry show. So for people that are out there having a beer or a wine, you're sitting next to your nana, the kids there, got your wife, your husbands, whatever it might be. Yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
Absolutely. All right. There is another really, really important thing that I want to raise tonight as well. We've got you can see up on the screen there, the Beyond Blue chart. We've got a target tonight of $400 that we need to get to. This is a fundraising. It's not a fundraising event, but we'd like to acknowledge that mental health is a big thing for everyone here. And if you chip in, if you jump on through the chat, you'll see it on the Podium website as well. There's an opportunity you can go through there and donate. It's for a really good cause, so definitely, get the dollars up. And we've got Fortnite that is on camera too. I don't think he knows this quite yet, but he has been nominated. If we get to the $400 mark, he's going to do a shoey out of his shoe. So that will be pretty cool to watch as well. Alrighty.
Well, I just like to add to that. Ads I haven't at this point in time, but I'm going to throw in 50.
Oh wow, mate, that is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much. I can see the numbers are coming through. I haven't seen the correct one there yet, but it's mate. That's thank you so much, K-Man, for doing that. That's really, really good. So tonight too, we possibly may have some sponsors on that may be watching, but we just wanted to acknowledge some of the sponsors that have stuck with us through the seasons. And I'm just going to kick off with Pagnian Next Level Racing. So a little bit of a plug. So Pagnian provide products like racing simulator cockpits for all levels of sim racing, full motion rigs, portable, foldable cockpits. They're the trusted brand. It is pagnianimports.com.au. one that we've got there. Can you see the running sheet, K-Man, or am I by myself with this one?
No, mate, I've got that. I managed to get that on my phone, so we're all good. So we've got obviously Selby, excuse me, Selby Acoustics, who are a super sponsor of RaceOnOz right across the board. They have everything from stereo systems to obviously to speakers to ceiling projectors, all the way down to steering wheels and racing rigs, and they've been a long time sponsor of Ruse as well. So a big shout out to those at Selby Acoustic.
Awesome. Games and racing. So games and racing simulators and cockpits again. They've got fast shipping, the express delivery. They've got a click and collect service as well. Same day delivery in Sydney. They've been established since 1982. They do offer an Australian warranty as well.
Then obviously I'm choking here. We move on to Ignition Racing Controls, who supply your button boxes that will also work depending on the platform that you're on console. I've had one for many years, so I can stand by it. So yeah, your ignition, button boxes, whatever you need for PC or for console, Ignition Racing Controls.
I just want to say, I don't know if my camera will move. Just so you can see those little red lights there. That is actually a Ignition Controls box. I was lucky enough to win way back in when I was doing Project Cars 2. And doesn't work with the set of Corsa competitors only, but who cares? It looks good when I'm racing anyway, so it is what it is. Now, another big one too, Beyond Trophies. So Grant there, they've been in business. They've got 15 years of experience. And some of the guys that have received trophies from Season 7, the completion of Season 7 have been, like, seriously, the trophies look bloody awesome. Like, I don't have one. I want one. But I've just got to keep working my butt off to get one. But Beyond Trophies, so again, they do engraving. They're in Regent's Park in Brisbane, so you can order online. So the website for them is www.beyondtrophies.com.au. So if you're keen for other sports, whether it's cricket, footy, whatever it might be, definitely get on there and give them a bit of a support, same as they support us as well.
Then moving on to Coach Dave Academy, CDA. They've come in leaps and bounds over the years, spending a lot of time behind the scenes, creating setups for, obviously in particular, ACC for PC and crossing over, into console. They've also in recent times gone to iRacing, so providing, everything from, race setups to quali setups to obviously track maps, all the types of information that you'd require to help you set up a car in, games like ACC and iRacing. So a big shout out to CDA as well.
Yeah. Just on that there too, K-Man. So guys that are watching, I'm just looking at the numbers that are coming through. So I still don't have numbers yet, the correct number, but I've got a little bit of announcement. So this is something that is not widely known yet. So, whilst CDA, Coach Dave Academy, has been very, very good to the Ruse community with providing information. They have been a team, a named team in the series. I can officially say that that name will be dropping off the list for us. So it doesn't need to actually drop off if it doesn't have to, but it is being replaced. So it's being replaced with a new team name. And that team name is going to be PRT. So if you're wondering what PRT stands for, it actually stands for Podium Racing Team. So I just want to acknowledge that the podium, which has been put together by Bounty, with all the hard work that he's done in the background of setting up, doing everything that he does for all the leagues across RaceOnOz. It's a real honour, to have a team named after the podium. So that's a massive shout out to Bounty, and even a huge thank you for all the work that you're doing, mate. It's bloody awesome, and we love it. So you're a champion. Now, the story behind Bounty is with the podium. So the reason why he's gone into putting this website together is that we wanted to enhance the sim driver's experience. So not just on track, but off track as well. Yeah, I just saw that, mate. Well done. It adds an extra element to the whole sim racing experience where you can show the rest of the world who we are, sim racers. So again, this is about building our brand as RaceOnOz. Guys, we've got 41 watches on there. We've got to get more. We've got to get more likes on there too, guys. So definitely get up off the couch a little bit, put the popcorn to the side, hit the like button. So what the podium covers is things like the points table. So he does all the points table for the Assetto Corsa Tuesday night. He's doing Project Cars 2, Assetto Corsa Sunday night, and the mid-season experiences as well. So basically the way that it's done is so it's the ultimate place to sell all your league racing results and championship standings. It's what it's all about, making the boring stuff look really cool and awesome, and a pleasure to look at. And if you haven't been on the website, definitely jump on there. I know that as an old bloke, it's hard to navigate around new websites and stuff like that. But the Podium website is actually very easy to get around. But the things that it covers as well. So you've got progress charts, you've got round by round points, breakdown data, graphs, everything's filterable. Anything you can think of, it's been done. So he's even got career stats in there. So if your name's on the list and you want to go and have a look at your history, I've done that for myself, and I've got to tell you, it's looking pretty damn poor. So I've got to pull my finger out of my butt to change that. You've got the Assetto Corsa Company's only career stats. So that's starting back from the very first ACC Tuesday night league race that was done and kicked off. We've got top 5 finishing ratios, season by season breakdown. You've got circuits, you've got lap guides, right across GD7 Sport, Project Cars 2. You've got the Ruse Gallery, so there's an opportunity where you can chuck a photo in and have a look at some of your pics that you might have put in there. It absolutely is a really good placement of the Coach Dave Academy website where they do actually charge money and continuing to. So the website, the Podium, is basically it's a non-profit website, but we do ask if you do have a few dollars to donate in there towards Bounty, putting the website together, and then the management of that website. Because at the end of the day, it's all for our benefit. We're all serious racers. We love what we are doing. And the fact that we can actually go to that website and see our stuff, I reckon that's really damn cool. So, mate, well done. And I'm bloody glad that there's a heap of people on the chat that I can see that are giving you a massive well done, great work, great stuff, Captain Bounty. I think that just speaks volumes for where the RaceOnOz platform is. So, mate, from us to you, great work.
Yes, absolutely.
All right,
What's that? Oh, we're gonna have a drink. Keep the larynx lubricated, mate. Yeah, look, Bounty does absolute awesome work. Look, he took over CDA as an interim, and this is one way of keeping him as a captain. He doesn't have a choice. So I think it's fantastic.
That's right. It's really good. It is really good. So, so guys, if I'm coming through croaky, if you don't know, I'm actually got COVID at the moment for the second time, which is really crap. Whilst I sound a little bit chipper, that's probably because I had a few Panadol before, and I'm actually on the beers now as well. So hopefully work aren't watching, and I'll be right. Alrighty, just moving into next topic of conversation. So this is something that's very close to my heart, very close to a lot of other people's hearts as well, which I know for a fact. So we had the RUOK Day last week, which was on the 8th of September, and it's about what do you say? What do you say on Are You OK Day? So I just want to bring that awareness back to you guys because, as far as I'm concerned, Are You OK Day is not just on one day of the year; it's every day of the year. It's about it recommends following four steps. Excuse me, on asking the following questions to have a conversation with someone who is not feeling too good. So, it's about are you okay? You listen without any judgment. You encourage action and you check in. And the check-in thing is really, really important. And I just want to read a little thing to you in a sec. I'll just get it off my phone. But I had a conversation with Pesky. Hang on, let me just check something. Oh yeah, cool. I had a conversation with Pesky. I've got my family actually watching in the lounge room. So hi Lenny, dog. Hi Kimbo, love you. Had a conversation with Pesky. So I'm sure most of you guys know Pesky. And at the moment he's actually not doing that great. So he basically contacted me a few weeks ago, and he obviously said, "Look, can we do something in around a fundraising thing?" So, we're talking about doing a race at the end of the year. Excuse me for 1 second. I think I mentioned COVID too quickly.
Yeah, you'll need another one, mate, of those in a minute, by the look of that.
No, got a traveller.
Good.
Yeah. He just said, "Look, can you do something with the Ruse platform? See if we can get something put together." And so I actually reached out to Burradog, and we're looking at putting a test run together of an endurance race, which we'll talk about in a sec. But I thought tonight was a good opportunity as well to actually raise some money and create some awareness. But I'll just read this out to you quickly. This is a message that Pesky, so his name's Andrew, he lives in Adelaide. But he said basically he's thanked us for doing what we're doing tonight. He said I might not know, but lately he's been trying to deal with his own demons. So he's been seeking counselling once a week. He's learnt through Beyond Blue there are ways to minimise and control negative thoughts, and this is why he's actually stepped away from racing. So, he's been involved with Roos for a long time. He's got some really good family, friends. I call it family because we're all family. And at the moment, he's just in a situation where he can't deal with racing. So, dealing with his depression, he's got his daughter that he looks after. He wants to come back to racing one day. He's not quite ready. But it's just about creating that awareness and what we can do different to reach out. What can we do different in the community? Now, I can tell you right now, for myself personally, folks as well, this is a little bit like a men's shed, this community, where we get together and we talk about certain things, and somehow, conversations strike up, and you discover things about each other. So, excuse me, discover things about each other, and it's really, really important that we actually look after each other and we're in contact with each other. So I thank Andrew for coming to myself. I want to thank Bounty and Andrelli as well. So those guys have also worked in the background in setting this up. We've got some dollars raised. I'm not sure where we are in terms of getting to the $400 mark for tonight, because again, like I said, we get to $400. That's an awesome outcome. It's not about the money, but it helps. But as we know, Cameron will be drinking something from his shoe, which I can't wait to see. Alrighty. Hey man, I gotta have a drink of.
You have a bit of a drink, mate. Do what you need to do. Look, I think everybody, it's important to think also those that spend a lot of time doing lots of things behind the scenes. And the first person that I want to start off thanking is Stu. Thanks for all the work that you do, mate. In the background, and especially the work that you've done over many, many years with Project Cars 2 over all the seasons. It's where a lot of guys started for the first time within Ruse. I know Ads did, I did too myself. It was a great place to come and meet people and start to get involved and really start to enjoy your racing. He's been so helpful with ACC, the Console Racing League as a mod behind the scenes for us. And I know when I say this, and I speak for many others, but again, mate, thank you. And don't forget, everybody, keep looking out for Stu's OnlyFans page, will you? It's really, really important. He's got one coming in the not too far distant future. So look out for that.
Was that left in the content? Well, that must have slipped through to the keeper, that one.
I don't know how it did, mate. I don't know how it did.
Fans only page. I don't know. I haven't actually checked, but Stu's a pretty good looking rooster too. So I have no doubts that he's got some big followers. The other person I'd like to say thank you to as well is JJ. So JJ originally kicked the Assetto Corsa Competizione off with console, and I know that a lot of us, when we transition over from Project Cars 2, moving into Assetto Corsa Competizione ACC was bloody hard work. Like, it just wasn't easy, and he did the groundwork with that. And if you look at where we are today, and actually just looking at the comments, thanks guys for thanking Bounty, and it's fantastic work with what you guys do. So just love it. JJ's still here, season 8. He's put it up so much. I mean, he's gone from being a one-man show to he's got a big team underneath him now that as a voluntary thing, just happy to just jump in and do whatever we can to help the community. And with his with what he's been going through as well, and still having his finger on the pulse, on track, as you guys would see. We've seen lots of competitive racing, seen some really close championships, and this is all come off the back of JJ. So, mate, thank you so much. We really appreciate all the work you do, and we'll look forward to working beside you and with you going forward. So, cheers, mate.
Yep. Thanks, JJ. Jamie TC, we all know Jamie for his on-track, prowess, race wins and championship wins. But we also, like to acknowledge the great work, that he has done in the commentary space. It was Jamie and Adman, who started together, doing AM2, following those guys around. And it wasn't too long before they transitioned, into the big league and were regulars, on the Ruse streams. So again, thanks, Jamie, from all those involved, those that race, that are able to then go back and look and watch themselves race. So really appreciate your efforts, and all the best of luck on the PC side of things. And we hope to still maybe see you on occasion back on the console.
Yeah, I'm sure we will, in green colours possibly. So
settle.
Next one is K-Man. So again, captain of SAR. Basically stepped up into an admin role for a set of ACC, and also done the streaming and commentating for season 7, tier 1 PS4 with myself. So K-Man, you've played a instrumental part in ensuring the console league has continued to run and stay in check. We also thank you to you too, mate, for everything you've done. And I know for me personally too. So, we didn't know each other from a bar or soap, except for what I knew what the back of your car looked like most times. But now we've actually, gotten together, and not physically, of course. So don't get any ideas. But, we've actually probably formed a decent relationship, and we've worked really closely together. We speak to each other most days, to be quite honest. So it's on the phone. So yeah, mate, from me, from the community, and I know this for a fact, you're a figure that people look up to. So, mate, thank you so much.
Mate, from Kenny, I thank you. Look, and in return, guys, you probably see, and I see and I know because I speak to him, the amount of work that Ads puts in on a daily, weekly basis is just absolutely huge. From obviously, taking on board, the captaincy for BHR. Not just that, becoming one of the admins on the Discord side of things for all the racing and the information that you see, just in comparison, I'll be brutally honest, what I do is probably 10% of what Ads does. So, mate, again, a big thank you to you. And yes, whilst you're in Victoria and I'm in New South Wales, mate, I can say that we have become very, very good mates. So appreciate all your efforts, mate, and look forward to carrying on.
Very much, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's awesome. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it without each other, pretty much. I think. My wife's actually just dropped me a Strepsil, so it's going to taste like shit, but hopefully my throat's fixed up. Righty, last person I've got on my list, and Andrelli, I hope you're listening and watching, mate. But a massive thank you to yourself for all the work you've done behind the scenes. Oh, hang on, just saw. So Bounty's just put in $298 donations worth of donations that we're up to so far.
Right, I'll double check that.
Yep. And the other thing too, guys, I actually had a quick look through the numbers. So we still haven't got a winner for the headset. So the headset is still in play. So, keep guessing. So Andrelli, mate, done a ripping job, and with all the work you do behind the scenes, what people don't realise is that there is so much that goes on behind the scenes, and the amount of stuff that you do with the videos and everything is just friggin' awesome, mate. So thank you so much from us. Thank you from Ruse as well. The other thing too is, and this is from me personally, I've actually watched you grow this season 7, and you were battling for the championship with Footner, and honestly, I reckon you hang on. There's a jar. If you can see that, there's some pretty cool looking jars in there. Yeah, I've actually watched you grow this season 7, and man, you've improved out of this world, and like just that Ferrari, you had it hooked up, and it was just nuts. I mean, I was hanging off into my Ferrari, and I just watched you bloody drive past me. So, yeah, it's well done. So, great work. Alrighty, where are we?
Just a few more thank yous, mate. We want to thank the team captains and the vice captains. So for P&L, Ty Morgo as the captain and Eagle as the vice captain. I think for GRT, Burradog as the captain and Jelly as the vice captain. From my point of view, for SAR, I want to thank JCRTR for the work that he's done behind the scenes, and when I've been off and been crook and he's picked up the slack. Greatly appreciated, mate. And look forward to carrying that on. CDA, which will now change, but obviously Bounty and Metal Steel, and then BHR, obviously, at yourself Ads and Gaz, great job, guys. So thanks very much to everybody for assisting us. And can I just want to say one quick thing too? You may notice that I keep looking away. I've got a number of monitors around me and bits and pieces that I've got to keep attending to keep this show running. There might be a few glitches as we move forward, but we will get it right. So bear with us, and I think it's time to get on to the results of the championship, mate. What do you think?
Let's go for it, mate.
So, GT4 Camaro Cup Awards. For Tier 2, Anthbark. Now we can see all these results there, across the series. A 6th and 6th at Hungaroring. Kyle Army a 1st and a 6th. Paul Ricard a 7th and a 14th. 3rd and a 9th at Donington. A 4th and a 5th at Silverstone. Snetterton a 4th and a 1st. And then at Bathurst a 3rd and a 3rd. In second place.
Right.
Yep.
I came in. I just jump in. Bounty's just put down that we've reached $400 already. So, well, that is amazing.
I'm loving it.
Thank you so much. That's nuts. Thank you, guys.
Beautiful. That's fan. Well, let's just keep it going, and Footner might do 2 shoeies.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yep, absolutely. Obviously in second place, Disturboed. We can see all his results there. Very, very solid season for him. And then we're moving across to first. So, do we have somebody that's going to be joining us, Ads, to have a bit of a chat in regards to this?
Well, should do, mate. Am I doing that? Am I?
Well, you might have to invite them in, mate, because that's.
I reckon I might have to. Where is he?
Here's Knox.
Got him?
See if we can get him in for a quick chat.
Comes. There, Knox. Hello.
Is he there?
Maybe not.
He's
there,
there
Knox.
somewhere.
Hang on, I can see.
Hello.
There he is.
Here he is.
Hey, how are you, mate?
Hey, yeah, I'm going good.
Congratulations on winning the GT4 Tier 2 Championship.
Hey, thanks. Sorry, I can hear other people. Hold on.
Is this your? I just said congratulations on winning your championship, mate. Is this your the ACC?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yep, we've got you.
Oh, yep. All right, I can hear you now.
Beautiful.
Right.
You might ask that again, Ads.
Yep. Is this the first time you've done a set of course of competitive zoning?
Yeah, first time. So yeah, a little bit different from Gran Turismo. I think it was like the first season I tried Project Cars 1 originally, and yeah, sort of decided I wanted to try something different. And changing work, I had time for on Sunday nights, so I jumped in and had a go.
Mate. Did you happen to receive anything in the mail?
Not yet.
No, that's okay. Might not have been there. Don't stress about that question. I do have some more questions for you. Give me just a couple of questions, mate. I think it's fantastic that you've come out as the winner, championship winner for GT4 Tier 2. And I think it's just fantastic. And I hope that you get the feeling of that sensation of the realism of it with the damage, and you can't bump into other cars, as we know.
Yeah.
But so question for you, mate. Why do you do the racing?
Oh, everything about it is it's just great. Like you just get into a flow. Every lap you're just trying to improve yourself. Even if you're at the back of the pack, there's always something that you can strive for to improve on yourself. But then there's nothing better than just having a nice clean race with someone wherever you may be in the grid. If you have an absolutely cracking battle for the whole race, there's nothing more you can ask for, really.
Yeah, that's a really good answer, mate. I totally agree with that. In terms of the improving, so if there was an aspect of your driving that you would want to improve, what would that be?
Probably qualifying, maybe a little keeping focus during races, really. I think maybe getting on top of the different physics a little bit quicker. I felt like I was a little bit behind in the first few races, but after that, I really felt like I was starting to get into tune with the car, and was getting pretty competitive.
Yep, very good. I've got one more question for you, mate.
Yep.
I want to keep you in here for too long. But this is your first time in Assetto Corsa Competizione, so you're not new to the online racing. But what would be one piece of advice that you might give someone that's starting up ACC in RaceOnOz?
Tire pressures. Get them right.
I'm with you on that one. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think I made a mistake. I think one of the first or second races where I accidentally got disconnected and joined back into the lobby, and I just qualified without resetting my tire pressures, and then continued on to the race with the unset pressures, and I was just all over the place, and I was like, why am I so slow? And why does the car feel completely different? So tire pressures, get that right in ACC, and then just trying to keep improving every corner, every lap. Doesn't matter where you are. There's always something you can improve, and just keep doing that.
Well said, mate. Really appreciate that. So just to finish off, again, congratulations on finishing first in that championship. Welcome to the Assetto Corsa Competizione platform with RaceOnOz, mate. And I know you did the GT4 Sunday night race, but we've got some cool racing that happens on the Tuesday as well. So you might even want to dip your toe into that one night to see what happens. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
100%. And thanks for coming on.
I'd like to thank everyone else, all the organisers too, and all the people that showed up to the races as well. I had some cracking races with a lot of you guys, so yeah, appreciate it. Thanks again, everyone.
Congratulations,
Thanks,
guys. Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate. Yeah. Right, let me just grab, sorry, just a technical thing here. Who we got next? Simon.
We will GT4 Camaro Cup Tier 1, mate. So in third.
Oh, sorry.
Don't go skipping ahead. I know you're in a hurry. Don't go skipping ahead yet. I don't know why the fundraiser thing's not going up on my screen here, but never mind. If Bounty can keep us up to date, that'd be great. But in third place in the Tier 1 was Gazza. So congratulations, Gaz, on your effort. I'm sure you had an absolute ball during that season in the GT4s. Moving on into third place was Stu, OnlyFans himself. Geez, I wish we could really paint our cars like you can in PC, because I'd love to see some pictures on Stu's car. Then moving on into first place for the Tier 1, Mr. Cameron Footner. Welcome, mate, and congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Cheers.
Can't see you, Cameron.
I can see him.
Yeah, I should have my cam on.
Yep, I can see him, mate. He's on the stream. Loud and clear.
Oh, there he is. Hey, mate.
Pay your internet bill, lads.
Isn't that it? Honestly, Stu's bloody fans only page popped up.
Took up all your bandwidth.
He must be breaking my. What the hell's going on?
You've got to take it off your default browser.
Yeah. Oh, my family are watching too. Mate, congratulations. So the G4 Tier 1 champion. You killed everyone, and I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I'm just overwhelmed by looking at your face, because I half expected to see someone that looked like Lewis Hamilton, but you look like bloody Michael Schumacher. So, I think everyone in the chat's looking for a shoey too, mate. I'm not sure if you've been keeping in check with that, but we're over
up there in the notes already. We'll wait and see. Questions are coming in, Cameron. They're coming in.
I'm not wearing shoes. I might have to go get one. But the way the beers are going down tonight, I think you got as good a chance as any.
Mate, I got a question. I got a question for Cameron.
for it.
Tell me between the driving the GT3s, which you're very good at, and the GT4s, what's the favourite part of driving the GT4 compared to the GT3s for you?
Oh, with those Camaros, it was just you just throw the thing in as hard as you can, brake late, throw the thing in. It was as close to driving a go-kart as I could get on a sim. Really, it's just balls to the wall, full commitment, and the thing just rewards you. The looser you are, the faster your lap times are. Like I couldn't get the thing to slide to lose time. Just so much fun, lap after lap. I loved it. Just gelled with it immediately. Was just able to just drive the way I wanted to, which was fast and loose. The tyre wear in the GT3 often puts an end to that for me, but in those GT4s, I was in my element. I loved it every single second.
Yeah, good to hear.
I've got a question for you, Cameron. Work with Gaza, don't you?
Yeah, work at the same company. Used to be lucky enough to work in the same department, but unfortunately, the program I'm on had me move on. But yeah.
Okay. Enough said. Oh, no, serious question. What is your key? What's the key to staying cool under pressure?
Oh, that's actually a tough question. I feel the pressure quite a lot, as you of all people are probably aware. I put a lot of pressure on myself, so even without someone on the back of me in a race applying pressure, I'm already under pressure from myself. I've got this expectation that I do well. I know where I can be at pace wise. I know where I've worked hard to be, and if I'm not there, I blame myself for that. So there's a lot of pressure I put on myself for that. I believe the question is probably directed to race pressure. So I got a rule. It came from go-karts. Unfortunately, I didn't live this rule early. I got told it, and I wanted to live it from that moment on. But in a short race, you get 2 lookbacks. Use them wisely. Race looking forwards, and don't race looking backwards. In an hour-long race, you might bring that out to maybe 5 or 6 lookbacks, but really minimise how often you look back. Don't race the guy behind you. You're in your own race, and then just run. Yeah, safest place to be is 2 seconds ahead of the field, so that's where you want to be.
That's some really good advice, actually. I'm terrible for looking in the rear vision mirror, doing the look back, and I don't want to, and I don't mean to, but it happens, and it annoys the crap out of me. So I'll take that on board too, mate. So
yeah, I agree, Cameron. I'll stop doing that, then I won't have to see ads behind me.
Yeah, good on you. Oh, don't try to, trust me. So you received some hardware, I believe.
Yeah. Got a trophy here.
Nice.
Coming closer.
Oh yeah.
Paul.
Oh, there.
Mate.
Can't get it out of the light.
No, that's all good. We can see that. Now, man, did you want to ask any other question of Cameron?
Oh, look, I'm sure we're going to have a chat with Cameron at some stage throughout the course of the rest of the evening, so I don't want to have him to have no answers for us.
I got one more question for you, mate. I don't know if you saw the jar. It's full of Matchbox cars.
I did. I've been watching on mute for the Discord volume, but I did see the jar.
And did you put a guess in?
I did. I think I chucked out 56.
So that's not right. But you can have more opportunities for guesses. Still haven't seen the correct answer yet. And I saw, I think it was Chew Parker put a number in. It was over, I think it was 105. So I'll tell you that it's under 100. Right.
I think the viewers will like that advice as well.
Awesome. Well, mate, we'll talk to you soon.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate. Congratulations.
Hey, mate. Bye.
Cheers.
All right. Who we got now? Is that Simon, I think, isn't it? K-Man.
Yeah, I think we're coming that way now, mate. PS4 Tier 2. In third, we had from Selby Acoustic Racing, and a big congratulations to him, is Scotty Pye. Another consistent, season from him. In second place, Christoph. So again, he was pretty solid, mate, this year. I don't know whether we got to obviously stream quite a few of these races. I tell you what, there was some tremendous battles throughout the entire field. Even though the numbers weren't large, I was so impressed by the driving etiquette, the speed of these guys, how hard they raced each other. It was action. When I say action packed, not from a crashing perspective, but from a racing perspective from start to finish. So look, it was a tremendous season for the Tier 2 guys on the PS4. So, but our winner in the mighty green is Simon from BHR. So have we got Simon there, mate?
I've pulled him into the entry box, and I've just tried to click on him. Camera going, but he keeps popping out all the time, so I'm not sure.
Might be a bit of a technical issue.
Actually, Simon, if you are watching,
there we go.
Yes. Hey, hello, mate. On mute.
You're on mute.
Can't hear you. I'd have to do push to talk. Advice there, K-Man?
Yeah, no, just on the screen there down the bottom, just underneath this chat, there should be a headset that you should be able to... We got him back?
I've got the video of him, but I can't hear him.
No.
What's going on there? Well, mate, just listen to us, okay? And just nod or shake your head for no. That's one hell of a cool looking beard. It's congratulations on taking out the championship for the Tier 2 PS4, mate. It's absolutely fantastic, and K-Man and myself commentated and streamed the PS4 Tier 2 races, and a lot of the time through the stream, I'd often go onto yourself, and I'd make a reference about how your car was always clean, it had no scratches on it, and you weren't like up the front all the time, but you were consistent. Do you know what I mean? And when it came down to the last race, mate, just the way you drove. I mean, I was calling it through the stream that you knew where you needed to be, pull back, don't need to go and make passes, but you did anyway. And I think you finished second, didn't you? The last race. So, absolutely fantastic. From us at Ruse, of course, but from us, Gazza and myself at BHR, it's an absolute pleasure to have you up on the top step and representing BHR. So we are grateful that you've come over from SAR, I think you were with, and you've come and joined us at BHR, mate. So can't thank you enough, and it's just been great. So have you received your big trophy? Beautiful. It's good.
Good stuff.
Next time, mate, we'll work out the technical details. And really sorry that we couldn't get you to actually come through the voice, but congratulations, mate, and we'll see you in season 8.
Thanks, Simon. Congratulations, mate.
Is that Ned Kelly? That's what JJ just said.
Is that Ned Kelly?
Righty.
Right. PS4 Tier 1. Championship.
So Eagle hasn't come into the chat. Can you refresh that donation thermometer?
I've tried, mate.
Yeah.
I've tried on several occasions dragging it from the website, but I don't know why it's not. There we go. Look at that. It did.
Oh, good.
410. I have been clicking on
Billy.
it, so it might just. I'm a long way away from Bounty, so it might take a while for it to get through to us. So,
Okay. All right. So we've got. Oh, yep. You go through the list. Sorry, mate.
no, you're right, mate. So PS4
So
Tier 1. We'll get back to the start of this. So in third place, Burradog. He was definitely in there for the win part way, 2/3 of the way through the series. I'm sure of it, but maybe that 17th in Nürburgring didn't help him. That was a disconnect, I think, from memory. So Burradog in third. In second place, Andrelli. And can I want to again just note, Andrelli, these slides that you're currently seeing popping up here were produced by Andrelli. So again, mate, thank you very much and congratulations on your P2. Moving on to first place, it's probably not too much of a surprise, but it's Cameron Footner again. So taking out the GT4s and the GT3s. So have you got the young fella there again? Ads?
I'm just grabbing him. Hopefully he's got a shoe by this point. Just getting Cameron Footner in again. Camera's about to come on. Here he is, mate.
G'day.
Get a shoe in the.
I didn't, but it's getting tiring walking up these stairs.
That's yeah.
So, that's the beers coming through. I've pre-gamed the session.
Cool. We're up to $410 for the Beyond Blue fundraising
That's
tonight, mate. So
both amazing and unfortunate at the same time.
Is. Yeah. So what's the plan? Because we've got you on the screen. So think about if you've got someone in the house with you that can get you a shoe or a slipper or even an Ugg boot, mate.
I'm outside with closed doors, but if you give me 10 seconds, I can run inside and find something. Does it have to happen now, does it?
Everyone wants to watch.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, let's do this. You get the next bloke on, I'll go get a shoe, and if you bring me back, I'll be ready. I'll be ready to go.
Right. Well, let's have a talk about your PS4 Tier 1 Championship. Very similar to the GT4 series, mate. Again, and we spoke about pressure before, and I do see your comments that come through on Discord and then through the YouTube channel as well, and you do put a lot of expectation on yourself and a lot of pressure. We can see that. But whatever you're doing it right, and it's clicking for you. You've had a couple of good battles there with some close championship battle there with Andrelli as well. So pretty much came down to the last race, so it could have gone either way. And, we have seen in season 6 where, you can get a bump from a car that you're passing when, going past a lapper, that it can turn pear-shaped. So, never say never. But thankfully for season 7, you got to the top, mate. The cream always rises to the top, so well done.
Cheers.
And again, like I said to Simon too, mate, again, from Gazza and myself, it's an absolute honour to have, BHR again as a championship winner. Like we've had it with Jamie, a few times, myself and Simon, and I'm sure that, there'll be more to come. So really, really appreciate it. And we know, we see what you do through the chats as well, mate, and supporting the new guys that come in. So really appreciate that also. Mate, congratulations. You got the hardware and, certainly be proud of it.
Yeah, cheers. Absolute pleasure to fly the BHR flag. Big, massive thanks to Gaz for getting me involved. He'll attest to how reluctant I was to jumping on ACC at the start, but he wore me down, he got me in, and I've never looked back. I've thoroughly loved my time. I've enjoyed the game. once it gelled with it, I just knew this was the game for me. And yeah, like I said, haven't looked back.
So, question for you, mate. Same as I asked Knox as well. If there was one bit of advice to someone new coming into ACC, what would that be?
I love that question. So mine's actually a little bit unorthodox to the others. I focused on the little bits. Get your pit stops right. Everyone's going to practice racing. Everyone's going to do the same thing. But if you get your pit stops right, you get the start procedure right, learn the start procedure, learn how to maximize your speed in the start procedure, learn the latest you can brake in the pits, learn where you have to brake to slam on the brakes and turn your ignition off, and that is free time over everyone that gets it wrong. So if you follow someone in the pits and you get everything right, you'll come out ahead. And that's the season I joined where we had 2 pit stops. That's the strategy I employed, and yeah, never lost a spot in the pits. And I think that's just a little 5 minutes a night you can do before race night to get an edge on everyone else.
That's good advice, mate. Thank you for that.
Well said.
Man, you've got anything you want to ask of Cameron?
Oh, look, I think, the thing that I've noticed this season, and not taking away from your absolute strength, throughout the series, but if you go back maybe a series or two, in a lot of races, Cameron, you were streaks ahead. And there are a few guys now that are obviously putting in the time, putting in the effort to close that gap. So did you feel any more pressure in this season as some, it may not be for the whole race, it may be for 20 minutes, it might be for 15 minutes, did you feel a little bit more pressure in some races this season?
Absolutely. I would be lying if I said not. GT King, a massive shout out to that bloke. He absolutely loaded the pressure on me in the last couple of races, even in the practice lobbies before the other races. Unfortunately, he had some bad results, but jumping in some practice lobbies and seeing his times, he made me work for it, and I knew I had my work cut out for me. Luckily, was able to piece it together for quali. Starting from the front's always the best place to be, and passing's always the harder option. But definitely felt the pressure. Very happy to come away with some more silverware. Very unlucky for some of the other guys to have some of the bad results. Been in similar positions, I feel, for that. But ultimately very happy to be here.
Yep, congratulations, mate, and thanks for your honesty.
Anytime. Thanks, guys.
We'll see you back in a couple for our shoey, mate.
Good reminder. I'll go get a shoe. You're doing one too, yeah?
Oh, I've only got a sock on.
That's close enough to a shoe.
Brain it. I'll have a think. Got beers lined up here, trust me.
I'll see you boys in a sec.
All right, thanks,
Cheers, mate. PS5. The actual Pro-Am winner in PS5 was Eagle. And we have Eagle there with us, do we?
Oh, yep, hang on, I do. 1 sec. He's just come in. Yes, hang on. Pop him up in there. Please, got Eagle, you there, mate? Thanks, Aussie. Yeah, no, I don't have a sock on that one, mate. Trust me. Probably should. It'll make it look bigger. I've brought Eagle in, but we're not getting. Hang on.
Here we go.
Yes. Hi, mate. Can you hear us?
Yeah, are you muted,
You're
Eagle?
on mute as well. I think you got to hold it down to push to talk. That's not working either. That hasn't worked.
Lucky we can lip read ads.
come closer to the camera, Eagle, so we can have a look at your face, mate. Oh, there we go.
Any love?
We've got sound.
Gentlemen.
How are we?
Good, how are you?
Very well.
Ah,
The beers, mate.
oath, right? Thanks for what you're doing, gentlemen. It's a cracking job.
Appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Took out the PS5 Pro-Am championship, so well done on that. And I've actually, for the seasons, had some pretty close battles with yourself, mate. So
Oh, for sure. Yep.
yeah, good, clean racing. Absolutely. I know we had probably a couple of little side by sides, but at the end of the day, it was always, pretty honest and
This is it.
just a battle. So congratulations, mate. Well done.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Got a question for you.
What's up?
What rig setup are you currently on at the moment?
I'm on a next level racing. I think it's a GT Sport, I think, mate, and a Fanatec. And it's good. It's a good bit of kit. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I moved from a G29 to the Fanatec, and I mean it's a huge difference. But you pay accordingly. But it's definitely worth it. If you're on the cusp as to whether you want to purchase that next step up, I mean it's rewarded in your driving for sure.
Yeah, no, said that better myself, mate. And I said currently because at the end of this presentation we've got the major prize draw.
Okay.
Which is for a Pagnian cockpit to the value of retail $1,500. So your name's on the spinning wheel, and I know that for a fact because
magic. Thank you.
No dramas. Don't get too excited though, because I might have worn it out. I've actually been playing with the wheel, and I've had just about everyone else's name come up except for my own, so it's really annoyed me. But yours could come up tonight, mate. So
one would hope.
Yeah.
I've got a question. I've got a question for you, Eagle. Do you have any connection outside of your sim racing, or did have a connection with real life racing? A bit like obviously Cameron Footner's go-karting, etc.
To be blatantly honest, no. I've been a petrol head my whole life. I used to sell cars. I sold Aston Martin for 3.5 odd years, and Jag and Volvo.
Yep.
And back in the day, my old man had a bit of an affiliation with BMW, so he used to spin the cars around pretty quick, and that's probably where I got the the froth for cars. But no motorsport. But speaking of which, Jambon and I have just started building something, so that's exciting. Outside of the sim racing, so we're both looking forward to getting our feet wet in some very entry level racing. So that's the goal in the future.
Yeah, good to hear, mate. Keep us informed of the progress, will you?
Oh, for sure, man. For sure. Like I was down at his house the other week and gutting because we've got a little Clio 172, so that should be a bit of fun for some, for some circuit racing and some hill climb stuff. So we'll see how things play out until it breaks, and then we'll go from there.
Start again.
Yeah, right.
No, congratulations, mate, on a job well done.
Thanks, man. Yeah, appreciate it. And just quickly, just big shout out to JJ, at Bounty. I know he's been doing a lot of stuff back of house for a long time, and Drelly just really sexing up all the presentation these days, and yourself, Adman, and you too, K-Man. So you guys are doing a sterling job.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Appreciate
thanks,
that.
mate.
You could do with your race build. You take some photos of there and come through to Bounty to chuck on his website so we can see some progressive photos of the build.
Yeah, okay. For sure, we can sort something out on.
Cool. That sounds really good, mate. So again, congratulations. Thanks for joining us tonight in this capacity. I know, as we said at the start of the stream, it's the first time we've actually ever done this, and I think so far it's going quite good. Man still looks like Kenny Rogers. I don't know how that's happened. I thought the white beard might have fallen off. The glue might have.
Yeah, Kenny Rogers had hair, mate. I got none.
That was fake anyway.
Yeah.
You know where he got that hair from, don't you? That was from Dolly Parton's underarm hairs.
Yeah.
Nah, well done, Eagle.
Thanks,
and
mate.
you know, you're the vice captain to Ty there as well, and I know there's a fair bit of work that goes on in the background from a team perspective, and I think that one of the things that we've really been able to prove through season 7 is that, you know, some good responsibility from all teams where we've looked out for each other, and I think that the you know, the maturity within the teams is really shown, and that's shown on track, shows through the chat, and I think that even, you know, going to this level where, you know, people coming in with their cameras on, so there was no expectation for people to do that, and not one single person has balked at that. So well done, and too easy.
Yeah, for sure, man. As I said, I really appreciate what you guys are doing, and you know, big shout out to P&L and Morgo, and you know, obviously it's going to be an interesting season next year or next season. You know, with a lot of guys sort of shifting across to PC, which will, you know, open up, I think, you know, some good racing in the future. So we'll see how things play out, and we'll catch you next time.
Awesome, mate. Thank you. Take
Cheers,
care.
mate. Have a good
Good on
one.
you. Ciao.
Right. Let's get this man in.
All right. PS5 in P3. Vic Chan.
Well done, Vic.
What a great season. Well, when I say great season, he did have driving that Jag, mate. The pace he got out of that thing, I was absolutely gobsmacked. So congratulations to Vic. In second is Goer in the Porsche. He really took it to our winner this season.
There's Vic.
So congratulations to Goer in the Porsche. And in first place, Slambo. Shall we say no more in the BMW? So great job, Slambo. Have you got Slambo there, mate?
I've pulled him into the chat, mate. I'm just trying to get him
Here we
come
go.
on now. I
Something's
know that
happening.
he's in New Zealand.
Here he is.
Now, I want to warn everyone. Slambo is Kiora, mate.
Kia ora, mate.
So for all the guys out there, RaceOnOz, that's seen Slambo's name at the top of the list through Project Cars 2 and then a set of course of competitors only as well. Slambo's over in New Zealand. It's a couple of hours ahead of us. What's the time over there now, mate? Nearly just gone past 11.
Yeah, got past.
So you're not tired yet?
No,
You're
you
used to this late night stuff
used to
anyway. Hey, mate, thanks for joining us, especially from NZ. Congratulations. You know, you jumped in the Beamer, the M4, taking out the title for the Pro on PS5. Now, it wasn't an easy championship to win, though, was it?
Definitely not. No. The Beamer had
What that looked like.
great qualifying pace, but yeah, it was a handful and then race pace. And Javal really pushed me to the end.
Yeah, I shouldn't say I was surprised about that, but what I was surprised about was that the fact that he was in the Porsche.
Yeah,
I know. Me and you did the season. I think it might have been season 5, maybe 4. I can't remember now. But we did the Porsche, and we were constantly, you know, swapping setups and coming up with ideas. And I know I was quick in qualifying like yourself, but I could hardly string a bloody race together in that thing. It was so hard. And then to see him, like, you know, up your clacker all the time, it was nuts that was happening. So
yeah, he drove the wheels off that thing. It was a cool battle.
no, it definitely was. So you've got a connection outside of the online racing stuff. I've seen that there's a few videos on YouTube that's had some pretty good view numbers, mate. You do?
Oh, just petrolhead, you know, project. They had a few project cars and did a bit of drag racing, but no circuit racing. Yeah, it's too expensive.
So this is probably a question that a lot of the other guys are thinking in the chat as well. You know, normally when you get someone that's as good as like yourself, we've got Vic, you know, and Jamie, 3 standout drivers and considered to be alien drivers. How is it that you can be an alien driver and such a good looking bloke at the same time?
Oh, thanks, mate. You don't look too bad yourself.
Thanks, mate. No. Well done, mate. K-Man, have you got anything that you want to ask
Look, yeah,
Slambo?
again, look, we've got as Slambo would know, a lot of new guys that have come across from Project Cars too. What's the best bit of advice that you could maybe give them to help them settle in or understand ACC, Slambo?
I think, as Knox mentioned before, tyre pressures and just ask for help if you're even struggling setting up a car, because everyone's willing to give advice and help you out there. And just watch a couple of YouTube videos. That's helped me in the past as well. Yeah, just that really.
I think the best part of that is to ask for help.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have to be from your own teammate. It can be from anybody, within the group. I think that's key. Nobody, I don't think there's anybody within this league that is so shut off from everybody else that they wouldn't be prepared to help in some, way, shape or form. So yeah, no, good bit of advice, mate.
Yeah.
Slambo, did you see the car of Matchbox cars that we put up?
I did.
Did you put a number in?
I haven't yet.
Well, you better, because no one's actually gotten it yet. So I have no doubts it's probably going to come out soon, very soon. And just for anyone new that's come in, this is the jar full of Matchbox cars, and we just need a number. And we've had a few close ones, I can tell you that much. It's below 100. We want to get it off before the end of the night.
Yeah. All right.
Mate, thank you so much for all your efforts, and good luck with the PC racing as well, which we know that you're shifting over to PC.
Yes,
and hope that they just go out in there and win. But I really hope you experience some really close battles and have good competitive racing, because that's what everyone wants, pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is a big step up. Not doing too much ACC at the moment. Just there's a couple of new things I'm trying out. So the V8 supercars is one. It's pretty fun, and the Enduros for ACC. Yeah.
Actually, when you mentioned about hang on, Dale, stop. So we've got a winner. We've got a winner for the headsets in the chat. So Dale Van Essen picked the correct number is 79. So congratulations, Dale. You've won the headset, mate, from Jameson Racing. So we'll get that out to you, mate. Just whoever you're involved with through Ruse, we'll get you to flick that out, your details out, and we'll get it sent out. But hold on. What was I going to say to you then,
Just
Slambo?
one other thing, Slambo. I'll just mention I've just done an update on the tally. Now, whether this is 100% up to date, but we're now at 460.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Absolutely. Great stuff.
Good stuff,
well done, mate. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Good luck,
Good luck
Slambo. Congratulations.
You might win the cockpit too, buddy.
Let's hope.
All right. See you, buddy.
See you, mate.
On to the teams championship, mate. Look, I haven't got the spreadsheet where all the colours go up and down. We're already an hour and 20 minutes in.
Running a bit below.
But what we have created now is a virtual shield that will be carried on moving forward. And our Season 7 champions are GRT, Burra. Mate, can you turn your phone around? There we go. That'll do.
Is that better?
Hey, mate, how are you? Congratulations.
Good, mate. How are you?
Captain Courageous.
Thank you. About time.
Absolutely.
Finally got one. Been four seasons trying, so we finally got one.
No, congratulations.
Thanks, mate.
from my point of view, races I was involved in, races that I commentated on, you had a good spread of competitive drivers, mate, this season, and I think that helps go a long way.
Yeah, you're breaking up, mate.
Or are you breaking up?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, got you. Ads, yeah.
K-Man was just saying that, awesome effort with what you've been able to achieve over the last few seasons. So we've watched you as a captain with your guys. You got a pretty strong team there, and you've convincingly come out as the number one team with some big points there, mate. So well done.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
You're at home. Yep.
Hey?
You're on the Frothies.
Oh no, I've had a couple, but that'll do.
Well, cheers anyway.
Cheers to you.
I've got COVID, mate, so I'm not going to work tomorrow anyway. So
yeah, so you're on it.
Yeah,
game on.
Absolutely. No, it's been great to watch, and just to see you guys up there with those the nice colours of the car that you have. Which you always bring and have done for the last few seasons, even when you're with Team BHR, mate. You dropped some pretty nice liveries in there.
In the livery.
Yeah, I know you do.
Just ask the team.
I've got a few guys are commenting here through the chat as well, mate. So saying well done. So I know that you're somebody that they will look up to as well. So, and you've got Andrelli, your vice captain, who's doing a great job just with the team, but outside of the team as well.
Yeah.
So really appreciate that as well, mate. So
That's
well done.
Good, thank you. I thought we'd struggle a bit actually because we lost Stu and Fly and Christoph, I think, in the draft, and we gained GT, King X, and I think Rain of Fire, sort of mid-sea. I think after round 2, I think he joined up. So we were pretty lucky there.
Back.
Yeah, Riggsy, yeah. We did have to talk about that. but yeah, it was good. We all sort of had a really good time. It was good fun. We had Vic. Vic's throwing setups at everyone, as he always does. So big shout out to Vic for helping everyone out and getting us through it. And Inner Rules and Camo, a couple of guys. They're from Melbourne, I think. I think we worked out they were. They've been around forever.
Yeah. Camo I spoke to him when he first started.
Yeah. So they've been around GRT for a while. Good to have around. We just had a really good group of guys. Kraken, he's a young lad from Canberra, actually. Knocked off the double, done the Tier 1 and Tier 2 in the wet at Suzuka. So that was a bit of a highlight for the season, I'd say. The AM guy coming up and rolling us all in the wet at Suzuka. So, yeah.
You're not wrong. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, bit of an eye-opener, that one.
Yeah, it shocked me. It shocked me that he won Tier 2, let alone Tier 1. So, but yeah, no, it's good. We've had a great season. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for everything you've done with the league too, mate. Thanks for all your support. You've given me some good advice, and I really appreciate everything you've done from my side of it.
Cheers.
Look forward to going up against you in Season 8.
Yep, for sure. Can't wait for Season 8. Just on Season 8, everyone out there that doesn't think they want to change teams, it's just part of the deal here. I know I didn't want to change teams when I was first in with BHR. I was BHR forever, but there's some good teams out there, good captains. Everyone's on the same page, so it doesn't matter what team you end up in. Just keep racing. She'll be right.
Before you go,
yep.
I'm just going to jump down to a section that we were talking about before. I'm going to keep you on, mate. So we've got a Bathurst endurance race that we're going to be trialling. So we're just putting it out to the guys that are in the stream now, and if you do watch the replay back. So it's expressions of interest.
Yep.
There'll be a thread under the Season 8 stuff or under PS events.
Yep.
So we're looking at doing a endurance race on PS4 and PS5. We're going to team up with a driver, so it will be a driver swap.
Yep.
And we're basically using this as a test run to do a bigger event at the end of the year. So
yep.
The suitable dates for this to happen is starting on a Tuesday night on the 11th of the 10th. So the 11th of October. The practice will be at 7 o'clock with a 40-minute practice. We'll do qualifying for 25 minutes, which will include a top 10 shootout.
Yep.
On the Wednesday night, which will be the 12th of October, we'll do a warm-up for 20 minutes at 7 o'clock, and then we'll do a 130-minute race, which will start at 7:30.
Yep.
We'll include the driver swap, yeah?
Yep, that's it. And I'll
So,
send out some more info about that. I'll get it all written up and make sure everyone can have a look and read through it and know what the deal is around the driver swap, because it's not really conventional. It's sort of made up, I guess. But I think it'll work.
Okay.
So as long as everyone's
Cool.
on the same page, and driver one will pit at a certain time, so I have to pit on lap. We haven't worked it out yet, but it'll be a certain lap where the first driver will have to pit regardless. So, and that's where the driver stop will take place. So,
Right, cool. So, yeah, Baradog, we'll get some comments out to the guys. If anyone's interested, then, yeah, just jump on and nominate yourself.
yep.
Should be good.
Cheers.
So, thanks, mate.
Thank you. Thanks boys.
Barra.
Thanks for everything.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks for everything.
Talk
All
soon.
season.
Take care.
AJ, everyone else. Later.
Thanks, mate.
Yep.
See ya.
Righto. I think it's time to get our OnlyFans.
Stu. Yes. Yep, so we know that Stu is not great with... sorry, Steve. I just missed that question. Hopefully, Barrow can jump back in and answer that question for you, mate. But hopefully we can get Stu, if he hasn't fallen asleep. He probably has. Trying.
Hey, hello.
Hey, mate. You got your camera on?
Do now.
Hey, here he is.
There
You
you
got
go.
your YouTube stream going as well. I think I can hear that in the background.
Yeah, no. I've put that on pause for a little while.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How you guys?
How's the night going so far? We going talking crap too long, or?
No. It's been good. I wanted to say thanks to you guys for doing such a great job in setting all this up. Obviously, with some of the other guys as well. So I wouldn't have thought that when I got involved back in 2011 that we'd be sitting here on YouTube doing a presentation night with all sorts of different stuff going on. So it's been a hell of a ride.
Awesome. Well, we had a winner for the headphones, mate. That was Dale.
Beautiful.
So I'm not sure who's in contact with him, but we'll get that headset out to him.
Yep.
So I was actually surprised it took as long as it did, but it's good. So the car thing worked. I'll give that feedback back to me young fella, Lenny Dogs.
Beautiful. And obviously thanks to Chris and the guys at the Gamesman for throwing up another prize. So they've been long-term supporters, and we certainly appreciate all the help that they've given us over the years. So thanks to them.
Right. So you want to talk to us about the Superoos members?
Yeah, so Superoos is something that we, as a mod team, came up with way back in about 2015. It was something that, just as an add-on to what we were doing, just to try and recognise guys that had been helping out, setting up races, helping other members, bringing new members in, all that sort of stuff, down to point scores and setting up lobbies and helping new guys come in. So, when I don't know if you've got the list there, K-Man, but that's well, yeah. We've had guys like Jono, Stan, TB Williams, Mint GTR. For those of you who don't know, Mint was a GT driver who won the GT Academy, and there was a heap of us that sat up and watched him race around Spa when he was racing for Nissan. So that was pretty cool. Cole, good mate of mine, who, he's a Superoos member who was inducted for, his enthusiasm and his effort and everything. So Disturbo, Gaza, there's a few there. Obviously BJ, who was included posthumously after he passed away. So, what we're going to do is put the link up onto Discord, and everyone can have a look and, see who those members are. And I do have to apologise for not doing it for a few years. COVID and work and all that sort of stuff has kind of stopped us in our tracks a little bit. But, we're going to try and do this and try and get a few more people in every awards night that we do. So I'll put out some nominations, and we'll get some nominations back, and then we'll select a few people to go into the Superoos membership. So yeah. So I've actually got 6 drivers we're going to add in tonight. Now, again, I have to apologise. We started talking about this last Thursday, and I haven't had a chance to go through and do a write-up like I've done for everybody on the forum. But I will get to that over the next little while. I think it's more important that these people are recognised at the moment than have a write-up. So, out of the GT7 guys, we're going to add in Viper Z and also Matthias. So those guys have been around for a long time. Viper joined in 2015. He's been a great help to Hatfield, running the GT stuff since we sort of got split up with the different platforms. And Matthias, who's John O'Clint on PSN, he was a member from 2017. He's done lots of stewarding and race results, and he's helped out Hat Nemo as well. He's also been a team captain of NLR for a long, long time. So they're going to be our sort of GT7 guys added to Superoos. So well done, guys. On the PC side, we're going to add in Crunch, who's been a long-term mod, been a member since 2015, running the Assetto Corsa side of things on PC. So he's, among others, he's been a great help there, keeping that side of things rolling. And another nomination I got for the PC was Andy O'Hara. So now Andy's been around since 2018. He was nominated for the help that he gives all the guys that are there on that platform. So it was thought that he's a worthy guy to join the Superoos list. So well done to them. From the PCARS 2 and ACC side, there's probably a list of about 10 guys that could join. Obviously, the group of guys runs back quite a few years. So the 2 guys that we're going to add in, Slambo, who joined way back in 2014. He started back in GT6, and then he's run right through GT, Project Cars 2, ACC, and as you said before, he's moving on to PC. I think he got his first championship in about 2017. But back in PCARS 2, when we were coming to a close, I think he won 7 seasons in a row and was almost untouchable in there. So well done to him. And we're going to add Bounty as well. So Bounty joined in 2016. He's been a huge supporter of ours over the years. He's raced in everything. He's done our normal Sunday night seasons plus midweek seasons. He's helped set up. And not to mention the stuff that he's done with the ladders and his new website. He's always been on a Monday or Tuesday flicking messages out asking, where the results are so we can get point scores and that up. So well done to Slambo and Bounty. Viper Z, Matthias, Crunch, and Andy, who we're going to include, as I said, into Superoos. So well done, guys.
That's awesome. Well done to all those guys that you've named there, Stu. And Certainly some of the names that you've mentioned I've seen through the GD7 and the PC through Discord, mate. So congratulations to those guys. It's an awesome effort and very well deserved. So good on you, Stu.
No worries. Hopefully they can keep racing.
Sure they will. We all love it, mate. Well done.
Yeah, sure. I've dropped it.
Don't have pants on, mate. What the hell?
Yeah, no, you know what I'm like with technology. There's nothing like having a crash on presentation night. Yeah, so the apparel. Oh man, what a drag that was. The last guys that we had, they fell over with COVID or due to COVID, so they couldn't get their production stuff up. I was talking with TB one night. He mentioned Vito Sports up in Brisbane, who'd just done some gear up for his son's soccer team. Threw the message out, and thankfully they were able to get us some stuff that I think's turned out pretty well. I can't take any credit at all for the design of the stuff. Thanks to Coaster, Hatfield, JJ, those guys, we sort of bounced a few ideas around, and got all the gear to him, all the logos and everything, and that's what they've come up with. So I've spoken to Josh. Everything's in production, and he's going to let us know about a week before it arrives, and then he'll set up the online shop that everybody that's put plans to orders in, they can make those orders, pay online, get all their delivery stuff in, and it'll just be sent straight out to their address. So I did have to say that on every item there is a $5 rebate that comes back to Ruse. So we'll probably do maybe 2 orders a year, maybe with a change of design or something like that. But yeah, that's the plan at the moment. Hopefully this first one goes the way that it's supposed to and everybody buys what they've ordered, because otherwise Ruse is going to have a pretty big clothing bill. But yeah, thanks to everyone for their support. I think the gear looks really good. So hopefully it shows up and fits everybody and looks as good as it does there on the screen.
Awesome, mate. Those I can't wait to get my hoodie, to be quite honest. It looks amazing. The best piece of clothing I have in my wardrobe.
Yeah, so yeah, hopefully it comes out as good as it looks. So
I'm sure it will, and it'd be good, in this situation when we have a presentation, the guys wear their tops and further promotion for it. So we look good. We do it at the same time.
Yeah, no, 100%. And there's been other days where guys have done karting and kart days and that sort of stuff, which we might have to do now that COVID's just about gone. You can wear our gear out and go and try and belt each other up on the real track.
Beautiful. Awesome. All right. Have you got anything else
Stu?
you want to?
The only other thing was, did you want to do the other shirt now?
Yes. That wasn't in our.
No.
I didn't have it in there, so that's fine. Yep, do that for sure.
Oh, okay. Have you got a photo of it, K-Man?
No, I haven't, mate. No,
Okay.
We've had some technical issues this afternoon, so.
So just to let everybody know, I had mentioned in the past about doing a team shirt. We decided as a mod group that we would go with BHR as our first team shirt. Obviously, Bruce's standing and the friendships and everything that he had with a lot of the guys that are still racing kind of it would be nice to do his shirt first. So I've spoken to Brenda, his wife, and she approved the design. So I'll put that up in the forum and also on Discord either tonight or tomorrow, and everyone can have a look. We're not taking orders just yet, but it will be something that we look at so long as everything goes to plan with the team shirts. And we might look to do something there in the next sort of month or so. So keep an eye out for that. I'll put something up on Discord and the forum tomorrow, also Facebook, and just see what sort of interest we get. Oh, there we go. So,
there we go.
It. Beautiful. Good job, K-Man. So we will take the logos off the front and the back and just have them on the sleeve. And obviously, Bruce was a New Zealander, so we went with a little bit of a New Zealand theme. Obviously, he's number 51, which has been retired. And yeah, hopefully it's something that the community as a whole. I know Bruce had so many friends in Roos. He was such a great guy, and it's such a shame that he's not with us anymore. But I think something like that will, help people remember what he was all about. So that's the plan.
No, fantastic.
Yeah,
mate.
well said, Stu.
So, all right, I think that's it from me, boys. Great job. Hopefully season 8 goes to plan. Just want to give a shout out to Coaster as well. He's kind of like the Roos overlord, if you like. He's helped me with a heap of stuff. So, I think he does a lot of stuff that people don't see, keeping things rolling. So even though we've had a bit of a split between the forum and Discord, so we're trying to make a bit of a transition there. So, all good.
Awesome, mate. Thank you very much.
Thanks
for
Stu.
joining us.
No worries. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
No worries.
Cheers,
Talk to
mate.
you later.
Bye.
Alrighty. I'll just pull Stu out of there. I'm just gonna next couple of things. I'll just try and do talk through quickly because I know that everyone's pretty keen to get on to see who wins this major prize. I don't want Knox.
Well, do you want to talk about the mid-season sprint series, mate?
Yeah. Hang on. I'm just trying to get a Cameron in here.
Yep.
I'm sure he's probably had a few more beers and thinking we've forgotten about him. Pretty keen to see if he's got that.
He might be asleep by now.
He's in South Australia. He should be all right. Here he comes. Didn't forget about you, mate.
Yeah.
He was hoping.
Yeah, I was hoping it was getting close. I'll go
not do
put the shoe
anything
away.
till I drag him in properly, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
hang on.
Got the old
Beautiful.
karting boot.
Hang on.
So, mate, just K-Man's gonna bring you in quite big on the screen so we can everyone can have a look.
I want to rip the headset off so that doesn't get beer on it.
Yeah, that's all right. And K-Man, can we get a refresher on the thermometer bar as well?
I'll just bear with me. I'll go to that one. We'll see where we're at. They're bound to check and see whether it is any different. There's no change on my end at this point in time.
Oh, if
I can hear you.
I forgot while I was before, so I just wanted to say big thanks to JJ putting everything together, running it, Bounty, everything you do with the podium, that's killer. Ads, K-Man, you guys for everything you do behind the scenes with the streams and hosting. Jamie for stepping up, do some broadcasting and all the help he's given me throughout the time. Same boat as Vic. Andrelli, big ups to Andrelli as well. Stu, like none of the work you guys do goes unnoticed. And then all the captains, drivers and viewers just for making this a weekly occurrence.
Good, mate. Well done. Roddy, do you want to count down?
Let me top it up. Fuck. Why am I doing this? It's a school night.
Hey?
Have a look how much you put in there.
I tell you what, I'll listen to the countdown. I'll rip my headset off and then I'll go because I don't want to ruin a headset tonight.
That's cool.
So
All
let
right,
me top it up and then I'll let you count me down. Hang on. Sorry. We got beer in there.
All right.
Burrows impressed, mate. Burrows impressed.
3, 2, 1, and go, mate. Oh, yeah.
Well done, mate. Well done.
I don't know why I let myself get talked into that, but
I'll tell you what. I'm just watching it on the YouTube. I actually didn't think you put that much in there, but it's tripled down the side of you.
I had about 2 mouthfuls out of it. I was like, it's not worth grabbing a freshie. That's pretty much a full beer.
I appreciate that. You know what though? So we did say, and raising the money for mental health, and I know that you're a huge advocate of mental health as well. It wasn't about the shoey. Love that.
Yeah.
SO brothers.
Yep. So it wasn't about the shoey. It was about reaching a target, and you know what? What it does is seeing you do that, mate. I'm watching the comments come through already, and you've just smashed the comments. Have gone off the chart. So for all the people that are watching, hit the like button because that definitely deserves more likes. But it's about creating that conversation, and it's about looking out for each other, as you know, mate. And thank you so much. We really appreciate everything that you've done
anytime.
and that you do.
And
awesome, mate.
It's not weak to speak up, boys. I'm here as well. My inbox is open. Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on Facebook, PlayStation, whatever. I'm here.
Appreciate that, mate. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Well done, Cameron.
All right. So we'll just kick off. Just get through a couple of little things before we get to the major draw prize. So we've got a mid-season sprint series between season 7 and season 8. I'll go through this quite quickly, but there will be further details up on the Ruse Discord page. We're going to have a Nissan GTR sprint series, which has been decided through the captains and vice captains as to what car was going to be chosen. There'll be practice. There'll be 5-minute qualifying, 30-minute race, 5-minute qualifying followed by another 30-minute race. The tracks that we're looking at is Zolder, Zandvoort, and Brands Hatch. So that's just a little filler. But when you see the details come up, it'll be under the PS events page. You don't need a gold membership to join this. If you've got friends or family that want to get involved, they can. Anyone that you think might be interested, get them to jump in. The more we can get in there, might pique some interest, and we can jump on board with that. So again, go to the PS events page, and we'll get people on board. Season 8, starting 18th of October, so it gets past the school holidays. 505 Games is going to make a big announcement on the 7th of September at the Tokyo Games, so that's hopefully for the PS5. We've got a new thing with members now. Anyone joining, we've tried to make that a lot easier for them to actually come in. There'll be details about that as well. Anyone from Season 7 automatically roll over to Season 8, so that will be really cool. Just another little thing. We've got the potential for a World Series sprint car. So this is being driven by Rigsy also. The game comes out this month. We're looking at seeing what the multiplayer, how it looks, how it works. Hopefully, we might have a few guys that we can get some cars on track. All right. Hey, man.
Yes.
Let's get the wheel on there, mate. This is what everyone's been waiting for. Don't push it yet, though, because I just need to... So, what we have as a major prize is a Pagnian. This is our number one spot. This is oops, where's my mouse? I'm using 2 laptops here at the moment. So Pagnian have been with Ruse for for quite a long time. They were the first sponsor that come on board. They've kindly donated the major prize being a Pagnian supplied Next Level Racing FGT Elite racing simulator cockpit. Now it doesn't include the seat, so make sure that if you do win this, and this goes for me as well, I'll have to buy a seat separately. But if you've got a anything next level seating, it does fit on there also, from what I've read. Now I don't want to keep the suspense going too long, but I've just noticed that a few guys have dropped off, so they're going to miss out. But that's okay. So there's a lot of names in there. That's from GD, GT, the PC, of course the Competizione. We've got the console. Of course the Competizione. We've also got Project Cars 2. So for the last couple of seasons, that's been run through Project Cars 2. All right. Yeah, we're about to see a winner for this major prize. The button came in. Spence is killing me. The hell, Metal Steel. Unbloody believable. That is fantastic. God, I can't believe it. I've pushed this button so many times it didn't come up with my name. It's nuts, mate. This is nuts. I'm so happy that it's gone to yourself, buddy. Oh, I hope he is. I hope he is. Wow. Yeah. Cheers, Metal. You deserve it, mate. Oh. Mate, that's crazy. I really wasn't expecting this. I thought when we set the target for 200, we may have struggled a little bit, but I think it's fantastic. And I'm bloody looking at the comments here that all the guys are congratulating Metal as well, and seeing how they're getting around each other is just unbelievable. And it's money that we've raised for Beyond Blue. I spoke about Pesky before. It's important that we do look out for each other, and the money's been fantastic. It's not about the money, but the money goes as a donation to help those people that are out there supporting people like Andrew, and there's plenty of other people that require that as well. So awesome work, really appreciate it. The Metal can't believe that he's won it. You on? I think you might not be. Someone saying you're on mute. Oh, that's
They can let me know on my back.
okay.
You can hear me, but they can't. I don't know what's going on, but that's probably not a bad thing
Yeah, maybe.
that they can't hear me.
Just-
Congratulations, Metal.
I'm so happy
Absolute
for
great
him.
job.
Yeah, what a prize. And Dale, mate, getting the headphones, the wireless headset there. Well done to you, mate. So we've probably gone a little bit over time from what we thought. This is the first time we've done this. We weren't sure how it's going to go, but I want to thank everyone that's participated, everyone that's in the background that's done the work that they have. It's been awesome. Certainly we'll look to slim it down. We don't want to have it this long because I drink too much. It's like this, but it's again, it's if give us some feedback if you guys like this, or if you prefer to have something short and sharp. I'm happy for that as well. But thank you for everyone that's helped out in the background. We've really appreciated it. And congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the mods and the admin team and the captains and the vice captains have all been involved. It's been nothing but awesome. But yeah, so man, have you got anything that you want to say?
I just, again, mate, I reiterate what you've just said. Thank you to everybody that supports us from the top all the way through to the bottom. Thanks to everybody that turns up and races each week. That's what makes Race on Oz Race on Oz. The best league racing there is to be had here in Australia and New Zealand. And I'm a firm believer of that. So thanks everybody. And we look forward to seeing you in the short sprint races, and then for the start of season 8 through to our Christmas break.
Absolutely. So stay safe out there, and we'll see you on track, guys. Love everything that's happened. Love everything that's happening going forwards, and look forward to bumping bumper bars with you.
Cheers. Thanks for watching.
Guys.
Good night.